Hi, John Maxwell here. Welcome to Minute with Maxwell. I was recently in a mentoring conversation about belief. Now, we all know that belief is so vital to our life, to believe in ourselves, to believe in our cause. It truly is essential. And yet in this conversation of believing, I began to stretch the person I was mentoring and saying there's a level higher than believing. And he asked me, well, what would that be, John? And I said, it's knowing. It's knowing. And I said, let me tell you a story of where I went from belief to knowing. I said, at 51, I had a heart attack. And as they took me into the room to begin to look at me, it was very obvious that they were not able to stop the heart attack. And I had a couple of pretty difficult hours. In fact, so difficult, they asked my children to come in so I could kiss them and hug them and say goodbye to them, and my wife. And it was kind of really nick and tuck for a while as far as whether I was even going to live. But the peace I had in that hospital was amazing. I had no fear of death. I had no anxious moments at all at that time. You see, I went into that experience believing that my faith was real. I came out of that experience knowing my faith was real. I went into that experience believing that I had a certain amount of time in life. I came out of that experience knowing I had no guarantee of another moment of my life. What I've discovered is this, that different experiences in our life can take us from believing to knowing. And when I talk to somebody who believes something, it's quite convincing. But when I talk to somebody who knows something, it's very convincing. I hope in your life, with the essentials, not everything, I don't even think that's important, but with the essentials of life, I hope that as you get older, you'll be like me. You'll be less certain about a lot of things, but the things that you are certain in, you're more certain than you've ever been before. I would rather know a few things than to believe a lot of things. I hope that comes in your life. Have experiences where your belief goes to a higher level. When that happens, there is a confidence and a sense of purpose in your life that cannot be replaced by anything except the fact that you just know it to be true. No one has to tell you. No one has to convince you. You got it. That's what I want for you.